We will draw Suzy Sheep. I will brief you the simple steps to draw Suzy Sheep. Hope you can follow and implement it. Okay, so Suzy Sheep, first we'll draw the face. So draw an oval. So I think before starting, I just want to say that for outline you should use H pencil or H or 2H, which is the lighter side. So I'm just and let the oval be a bit tapered towards the mouth. And flat towards the back side of the face. This is an outline. So we have two eyes. So you can before that you can bifurcate or differentiate into two halves, and the upper half has, I think there's a nose, right? There's a nose. So you have two eyes. So you can draw it here. So you can make it round. And the ears you can make it as 2U. It's in the form of U shape. So the first ear at the top of the ear, the eyes, the right eye. So you can draw one U here and one more U on top of the second eyes, right? It should be in the oval shape. And now next to the mouth. So the mouth is in the second half of the face at the bottom. So you can start from this side and keep it like this. Okay. And here you have a cheek. Not chin, cheek. So in my last video I had mentioned as chin instead of cheek. That was my mistake. So this is a cheek. Okay, this is the outline of the face. And the next is you can draw it. Just rub this. There's some mark here. So you can draw a triangular shaped. It's like a mountain shape, so you can draw like this and keep this flat. So this is the dress of a Suzy Sheep. The next is the two hands. So first one, and it has 3 fingers. Okay, and the next one, next hand this side. So it has 3 fingers. So the next is the legs. So here the legs are a bit taller compared to the Peppa Pig earlier video. So the legs are a bit taller. So it should be like this. Okay, and there's a tail. So tail it can be like this. Okay, this is, I think, there's an outline of the Suzy Sheep, right? So now you can take B or 2B. I'm taking, I think, B. Yeah, if you are, I don't know whether it's visible. Yeah, it's a B. You can also take 2B. You have to darken it. So which portion you have to darken? First, you can darken the face portion. So you need to be careful. You should be careful in making it dark, because one, it has to be perfect, because if you make some error while making it dark, then you will not be able to rub properly, and the impression will be on the paper if it's dark and if you rub it, if you try to rub it. So this one I think I made slight mistake, so it should be a proper curve. Okay, so and now darken the eyes. Next, darken the ears. Next, darken the nose and darken the mouth. So next you put the eyeball. Okay. So the face is almost done. So now the rust portion. So here till here you should darken, and here to here, and from this point to this point. So this portion you should rub it. So maybe this was just as a temporary rough sketch, so you can rub this. And using H pencil you can color the, or not color, what do you call, you can shade the chin, cheeks. Okay, so next darken the hand. So you should have 3 fingers. So next is the tail portion. Next is the leg. Okay. Okay, I think the face is done. Oh, sorry. Maybe you need to again slightly darken this, and maybe this portion. The mouth, this portion should be a bit tapered compared to the back side of the head. So you can also darken this cheek, but not inside the cheek, so only the outside portion. And the next come the shoes. So shoes, you can make it black. So try to fill up completely. Okay. And so yeah, you can again take H, and you can also do the shading for the hand. This hand you can do some shading in between, like inside the outline, just to show that the muscular portion of hand. So, and take again 2B and thicken the mouth portion, so you can make it bit thicker, so you can make it, but ensure that it's in the curve form. It's not, because it has to be like this. It has to be like a smiling face. Okay, and so this portion, do it and cover this. Okay, so I think we are done with this outline. Now we can do some shading for the cloth. So what you can do is the outer edge of the cloth, you can make it a bit darker. So I have taken 2B for my shading. So keep it dark at the edge and slightly lower the pressure, so that automatically your shading will become a bit lighter compared to the edges. So I am doing this just to make sure that the light gradient, like here I am assuming that the light falls on the this center line portion of Suzy Sheep. So the front portion will be bright and the corner portion will be a bit darker. So again this portion, make it darker, and then a bit of shading. So you can rotate the page, and if you think that this will be easier, so what you can do is you can rotate the page if you need, or you can just directly do like that. So then you can use HP for the rest of the shading. So I'm just drawing thin lines, not exactly like a complete shading, or just make sure that it's uniform on the both sides. You can also give some depth here at this portion, so just to make sure that it is like a frog. Okay, I think so here, so we are done with the Suzy Sheep. I think if it's not visible, so now, so the complete, I think I'm going to adjust my, yeah, okay, so what you can do is you can write the name, right? So let's say Suzy Sheep. You can write it here, maybe, or in the top, SUZY Sheep. Okay. So hope you enjoyed the sketch. So try it with, okay, I think one thing I left out, I'm sorry, the nose portion, so you need to fill up the nose. And I think even the leg portion, so leg you can slightly do the fill up or the shading with the H pencil, H grade, meaning which is in the lighter shade, so which has a lower depth or lower darkness. I think we are done with Suzy Sheep. Hope you enjoyed watching how to sketch Suzy Sheep. So you can try this in your home. So add your comments in the YouTube section if you find any difficulty. So I'll be definitely help you out. I think these are the simple steps which I followed in drawing the Peppa Pig characters. So in the next videos, so we'll draw which one? Zebra. Zebra. So you can make this as a bit darker. Okay. Thank you all for watching this video. Enjoy the day. Bye bye.